Guys, welcome to Locker Room Talk, State of the Union 2025. I'll try to keep this under 20 minutes. I know nobody wants to hear my voice for that long. I'm sure I don't want to talk for that long. Basically, what we do is we just go backwards, give it a little halfway report card for the season. So we'll start it out with Matt Smith, the league champ, Matt Smith. What a year for Matt. He got married. He's got stuff going on. This guy is amazing. What an amazing dude this guy is. Proud of him. He's just a great person. But, you know, his fantasy this year has taken a hit. He is 1-7. I don't even think we should talk too much about his team. He's 1-7. And, you know, I know Matt. He will not take offense. But, I mean, look at this guy. Total stud, awesome dude. Just, you know, you want your kids to be like this kid right here. So I know Big Smitty's proud. But, you know, hey, you got the number one quarterback, I think, in Herbert. You know, you definitely didn't draft him. I bet you didn't draft him. I know I picked him off waivers. And what a year he's had. You do have a good running back, which is crazy. You have Gibbs. You have A.J. Brown. You know, Mark Andrews on your bench. Scored 16 points last night. No one saw that coming. But you have Josh Jacobs too. Like, this is a good team. How are you 1-7? Wait a second. Oh, you scored bad beats. I'm sure you got bad beats. Anyway, Matt Smith, league champ till you're not. So you took me down last year, and you know you gave me an ass kicking. If I remember correctly, I think it was one of those fun games where everything's going on crazy and you don't know who's going to win, but it hurt. It was a nice beating. Anyway, in the 9th spot, we got Monsters, Inc., which is my buddy Scott Haver. I call him Haver. He is in 9th, but if you look at this team, he's 3-5, which technically is in the mix. 6 teams make it, and there's a lot of 4-4, 3-5 teams. He's got a good team. He's got DK. He's got Puka. He's got Derrick Henry. George Kittle, Rashee Rice is on his team now. He's back from suspension, speeding around the world and taking off, running from the cops. He's got Michael Pittman, wow, he burnt me one year. I'll never take him again, but God, I wish I would have, because he's having a great year. The Colts are having a great year. I think eventually the Deflategate jinx will get them this year. It's been getting them since they did that crap. You know, that's not even me as a Patriots fan. That's just facts. They've been jinxed because of it, and they still have the same GM, so I'm going to laugh when they fall on their face. Bucky Irving got hurt, so you know he's taken some hits. Haver, great guy, PO out of that I met years ago out of Ohio, so great dude. Welcome to Locker Room Talk, bud. In the 8th spot, we got T. Smith. One of the smartest dudes I know. You know, his record doesn't reflect his big brain. Let me tell you, last year we all were like, how the hell did he get this team? Hey, don't sleep. He's 3-5, but he's got a good team. He's got Justin Jeff, McMillan, who's a great rookie, Devin Ache. He's had great games almost every game. JCM from Washington, that young running back. He's got Travis Kelce. Now he's more of a weapon. When Patty has more weapons, it's like Kelce. I know Kelce's long in tooth, and probably his last season, I would probably bet on that. But you know, he's good when Patty has more options. Kelce could be unstoppable. So you got Rome Odunze, who's breakout year. Your bench, I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. If these guys were living up to what they should have done, your team would be a lot better. You got some guys underperforming. You got Jalen Hurts as a quarterback. This is a great team for 3-5. I don't know. I think I played you last week and you beat the hell out of me. So Tommy, great team again. Doesn't reflect that 8th spot. In the 7th spot, we got Big Smitty, Chris Smith. He's looking good in the 7th spot with this team. I tried to get a trade from him this year, and I asked for James Cook, and it was over text, but it was like a slap in the face. Like he said, dude, I said, hey, I sent you a trade or something like that. I don't even remember. I deleted the text because I was so humiliated. He said, "Bro, you're not getting James Cook from me, especially for what you offered." And I don't remember what I offered. Must have been bad, but it was a beatdown over text that he's getting. Smitty doesn't mess around. He doesn't mince words. Great team though. He's got Saquon. He's got Bowers now back. He's got Gadsden, which is this the rookie tight end that everybody thought was. Hold on, fix my earphone. He thought was gonna really perform. And what's he doing? Eventually he's gonna run into the buzzsaw and not have a good week. But hey, obviously Herbert likes him. He's got Pat Mahomes. He's got McConkey. I think I tried to get him off you too. A couple guys hurt. You got Garrett Wilson out, Godwin out. But this is a good team, Smitty. You know it. You don't make a lot of moves. Nobody in this league does. That's fine. Besides Kurt and myself, I'm sure Kurt has bothered everybody in this league and tried to get guys off him. But Smitty's sitting there in the 7 spot. Next we got Chad doesn't even know how to change the name. He kept the name from last year. So he's Saquon D's Nuts, which I think was Corey's team or Henry. I don't remember who had this spot, but Chad's an old buddy from Luke Air Force Base when I first moved to Arizona. We reconnected. He lives in Arkansas. Great team, Chad. You're getting it done. You're in 6th place, 4-4. Baker Mayfield, everybody doubts that guy. He's had a great year. And I don't think anybody doubts him, but there was a lot of questions when he left the Browns. Now he's an awesome dude and getting it done. He's got T. Higgins, he got Diggs, he got Chase Brown he's turning it on finally now that Flacco's the quarterback. It's amazing when you have a half decent quarterback, although Flacco may die with that line. He's finally hurt because they just don't protect the quarterback well in Cincy. He's got a running back in this week from the Bears, the backup guy. I think he probably has some guys on the wire. I traded him Tyler Warren. That was a mistake. I wanted Ferguson because I don't want to, I have multiple leagues. I don't want to root against myself. So I figured try to make my teams as uniform as possible. Tyler Warren for Ferguson seemed fair. I think I lost that deal. But yeah, I like this team, Chad. There's a couple times you didn't set your lineup, so don't do that. Hey, you're going to get this video and watch it and see that Baker May's on a bye, so get him out of there. You don't want to be Dan Jr. Dan Jr. needs to be embarrassed for what happened last week. Or actually, I need to be more embarrassed because I almost lost to him and he had 3 guys out. So, yeah, set your lineups, guys. It's coming down to crunch time. I'm not policing your lineups. I don't feel I have to in this league. There's some leagues where I have to, and this isn't one of them. Or shouldn't be one of them. So if you go out on Saturday night, set your alarm clocks to get up and hit that, lineup and adjust the lineup. All right, so 5 spot. I'm sitting there in the 5. I don't want to talk about my team too much. I'm 4-4. This team's terrible. I don't really love my team. I tried to trade away Drake London to get Jamar, and no dice from Jumbo Slice is what I'll say. He took the chance on the guy from the Ravens. I don't even remember his name, but made Kurt a powerhouse. Could have had London. I got Nico. I got Ashton Genty. Henderson's going to go this week, guys. He's going to step in for Ramondre, who's actually I just heard he was out. So Jake Ferguson, I already talked about that. I had him. Marvin Harrison, Breece Hall. I mean, it sounds like I got a good team, but I don't feel good about this team. Which is a gut feeling. I don't feel good about it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Never know. In the 4 spot, Aaron Nuns. Nuns, you had a terrible. You were last place last year, I think. You joined us again. You got a good team. You're 5-3. Sorry, 4th place. You got CeeDee Lamb. You got Devonta Smith, Jordan Love, Trey McBride. A lot of fortune here. You got Chubba when he was doing well. Kamani Vidal. Like, you're hitting. It's almost like you're hitting on guys because you lost what's his name, the wide receiver for the Giants that went out. I was trying to get him off you like the week before I tried to trade for him. I was giving you like a 3-for-1, and you didn't take it. You didn't bite, and thank God you didn't, because he went out with a season-ending injury. So I got lucky on that one. I can't remember his name for the life of me. Getting old. But yeah, Aaron, you're in a good spot. You're in 4th place, man. You're looking good for the playoffs. 3rd spot, we got Declan. Hit the wrong button here, sorry. Declan is sitting at the 3rd spot. His team is projected to score lots of points this week against me. 132 points. That's crazy. That's a lot of points. Typically 125 is where when you see the 140s and the 130s, it's just, they got crazy teams. He's got St. Brown. He's got JSN, McCaffrey, Kyron Williams, Tucker Kraft, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Waddle, like Devontae Adams. Like, the only good thing about this team, this reminds me of Tom Smith's team last year. You can't start all these guys. You gotta like look at your bench and cry that you left guys on your bench. So your start-sit decisions become really important on a team like this. If you're distracted by being a firefighter, Declan, this ain't good. So make sure your start-sits are good. You do a pretty good job watching your bye weeks and stuff like that. But yeah, you're looking good in 3rd place, Deck. We'll see what happens. In 2nd place, this guy was the favorite. He traded that trade for Zay Flowers when he traded Jamar Chase. Even Big Smitty wanted to get in on the trade. That's how, when he said, hey, Jamar's available, because those first few games we were all scratching our head. Even Big Smitty got in on that because he was like, yeah, I'll give you, pick any player on my team, I'll give him to you. And I don't know, he didn't bite. He took that trade from the Zay Flowers from Kurt. I couldn't believe it. I don't know. I'm over it, though. I'm not harping on it. He's got Lamar Jackson, who's been hurt, but Drake May is his backup. And I mean, Drake May might even be your starter the way he's been throwing. And that's national. It's not a Patriots fan love. It's like, everyone's talking about him. I love Jalen Warren this year. Jonathan Taylor. Like, that's a league winner right there. You had a great team, man. You know it. And watch out for Jumbo Slice. It could be another Smith brother in the finals this year, the way that this team's shaping up. You're scoring a lot of points. You're 6-2. That one trade, if you didn't make that trade, or I'm not going to bring it up again, if you traded with me, you'd be even more dangerous. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's great, actually. So I got a feeling we'll see you in the finals. Having a great year. Number 1 spot, Kurt, you've never gotten the number 1 spot. We're in a State of the Union. You've done well a couple of years in a row, but at the State of the Union, halfway through, you got Josh Allen off me. I thought it was going to be good because you gave me a deal where I was getting Scatterbo and I got all this depth. Nope, he got hurt the next game, and you did me dirty. You picked up Tyrone Tracy Jr., so I don't even get the cuff. Like, that's not you. It's me sleeping, but still, that killed me, man. You got Bijan, you got Pickens, you got Jamar Chase in that trade with Jumbo Slice. Laporta, Javante. Yeah, this is a ridiculous amount of wealth on one team. Cortland Sutton, Worthy, ETN. You can't start everybody. I just said that. You got Judkins. Like, I can just keep going on and on. This team will definitely be trying to get a championship. What I need is for you to have like a bad week. There's no bye weeks here, which I think, I don't know, we might want to look at changing that. Maybe the top 2 teams get a bye week, because team like this, just, say some of your guys have a bad week and you run into that, and next thing you know, you're just one and done. This team is dangerous. I would take this team over any team I've seen in a while. So really good stuff, guys. halfway point. Let's see what happens. I think there's a lot of teams in the mix. You know, the only one I think that's definitely out is my boy Matt Smith. I don't know. I think anybody besides that, though, like the 3 and 5s have a shot, you know. But yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys. We'll check you next year. The last video for the year, and we'll see you later.